Have you ever noticed how, after turning 50, something as simple as climbing a flight of stairs or rising from your favorite armchair starts to feel like a real effort? It's that subtle shift where your legs just don't respond with the same vigor they once did, leaving you huffing a bit more or steadying yourself against a railing. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. It's a quiet thief that sneaks up on millions of us as we age, stealing away muscle mass, particularly in the lower body. This isn't about being lazy or out of shape. It's a natural process called sarcopenia, where our muscles gradually diminish, even if we've stayed active our whole lives. It creeps in silently at first without fanfare, but over time, it shows its face through nagging fatigue, wobbly balance, or that increased fear of tripping over nothing. Suddenly, everyday movements that once felt automatic now demand extra concentration, chipping away at your confidence and independence. Imagine not being able to chase after your grandkids in the park or navigate a crowded grocery store without second-guessing your steps. That's the reality for too many people, and it doesn't have to be yours. But here's the good news: there's a straightforward, science-backed way to fight back and reclaim that strength, all from the comfort of your home, without fancy equipment or grueling workouts. Today I'm going to walk you through 6 gentle isometric exercises tailored for folks over 50, designed to rebuild leg power, enhance stability, and boost your overall quality of life in just 10 minutes a day. These aren't your typical gym routines, they're simple holds that activate muscles deeply without stressing your joints, recommended by therapists across Japan and Europe for their proven results. Stick with me, and by the end, you'll feel empowered to start right away, turning those daily challenges into effortless victories. Let's dive deeper into why this matters so much. As we cross into our 50s and beyond, our bodies undergo changes that go beyond the visible wrinkles or gray hairs. Muscle fibers, especially those in the legs and hips, begin to atrophy at a rate of about 3–5% per decade if we don't intervene. This loss isn't just about looking less toned, it directly hampers your ability to generate force, maintain equilibrium, and absorb shocks from daily life. Think of your legs as the foundation of a house. If that base weakens, the whole structure becomes unstable. For active people, it's particularly frustrating because you might still walk daily or garden, yet notice tasks like squatting to pick up a dropped item, or stepping up onto a curb becoming labored. The science is clear. Studies from institutions like the National Institute on Aging show that this muscle decline accelerates after 50, leading to poorer balance and a higher risk of falls, which are the leading cause of injury-related deaths in older adults. Falls aren't just embarrassing slips, they can result in fractures, hospital stays, and a spiral of reduced activity that worsens the problem. Moreover, this erosion affects more than physical prowess. It seeps into your mental well-being, fostering hesitation in social outings or even simple errands, eroding the freedom you've earned over the years. But what if I told you that reversing this doesn't require hours at the gym or expensive gadgets? Enter isometric exercises, a form of training where you hold a position, creating tension in the muscles without moving the joints. This method is a game changer because it builds strength safely, avoiding the wear and tear of repetitive motions that can inflame knees or hips. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research highlights how isometrics can boost muscle power by up to 20% in as little as 6 weeks, even for seniors. They're perfect for anyone with arthritis, joint pain, or those just starting out, as they enhance endurance, improve circulation, and sharpen neuromuscular coordination, the brain-muscle link that keeps you steady on your feet. Plus, they fit seamlessly into your routine. Do them while watching TV, waiting for the kettle to boil, or during a quick break. No prior experience needed, and the results: stronger legs, fewer aches, and that priceless sense of autonomy restored. Now, let's get into the exercises themselves, starting with the isometric squat, a powerhouse move that's like sitting in an imaginary chair to fortify your entire lower body. Picture this: you stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, lower your body as if easing into a seat, knees bent at about 90 degrees, and hold that position. Your thighs should be parallel to the floor, back straight and core engaged, like you're bracing for a gentle hug from behind. Hold for 20–30 seconds to start, breathing steadily, and repeat a few times. Why does this work so well? It fires up the quadriceps in the front of your thighs, the hamstrings at the back, the glutes that power your steps, and even your abdominal muscles for added stability. Unlike regular squats that bounce up and down, risking knee strain, this static hold builds tension gradually, allowing your muscles to adapt without overload. A study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that older adults practicing this just a few times a week saw a 15% strength increase in 4 weeks, translating to easier stair climbing and rising from chairs. Physiologically, it recruits those slow, twitch fibers that sustain endurance, the ones that fade with age but can be revived here. Better yet, it enhances blood flow to the joints, easing stiffness and reducing inflammation for those with mild osteoarthritis. Imagine feeling that morning tightness melt away, or confidently carrying groceries without your legs buckling. This exercise isn't about pushing limits, it's about rebuilding them safely, right in your living room, turning vulnerability into vitality one hold at a time. Building on that foundation, the isometric lunge takes things a step further by targeting each leg individually, addressing those sneaky imbalances that creep in over years of favoring one side. To do it, step forward with one foot, lowering until both knees are bent at 90 degrees, the front thigh parallel to the ground, back knee hovering just above the floor, and hold there, switching sides after 20-30 seconds. Keep your torso upright, hands on hips or by your sides for balance, and focus on even weight distribution. This unilateral approach is brilliant because it mimics real-life movements like stepping over obstacles or recovering from a misstep, strengthening the quads, hamstrings, glutes, and hip stabilizers all at once. For older folks where one leg might be weaker due to past injuries or habits, this evens the playing field, reducing the risk of compensatory strains elsewhere. The Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy reports that such holds improve functional strength and balance, cutting fall risks by enhancing how your body responds to uneven ground. On a deeper level, it activates those endurance fibers while boosting neuromuscular efficiency, meaning your nerves fire more precisely to keep you steady. If arthritis nags at your knees, start shallower or use a wall for support. Adaptability is key. After a few weeks, you'll notice smoother walks, less wobbling on buses, and that empowering stride that says, "I've got this." It's not just exercise, it's insurance for your independence, woven into daily life without fanfare. Shifting focus to lateral strength, the standing leg raise is your ally against side-to-side instability, that often overlooked aspect of balance that prevents sideways tumbles. Stand tall, perhaps holding onto a chair for support if needed, and slowly lift one leg out to the side, keeping it straight, then hold it elevated for 15-20 seconds before switching. The key is controlled height. Aim for comfort, not extremes, while engaging your core to stay upright. This zeroes in on the hip abductors, like the gluteus medius, which act as your body's natural stabilizers, preventing the pelvis from dropping during walks and keeping knees aligned. As sarcopenia hits, these muscles weaken, leading to that Trendelenburg gait where hips sway unevenly, heightening fall dangers on curbs or rugs. But research in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy shows strengthening them cuts instability episodes and improves lateral control, with participants over 65 seeing marked gains. Another piece from the Journal of Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy notes a 20% boost in single leg stability after 6 weeks, plus a 40% drop in imbalances. Isometrically, it avoids joint stress, making it ideal for osteoarthritis sufferers, and promotes better posture by aligning the pelvis, easing back and knee loads. Feel that burn? That's your muscles waking up, ready to support you through life's twists and turns, from dancing at family gatherings to navigating crowded sidewalks with ease. For a more comprehensive challenge, the side plank with leg raise combines core and leg work in a way that fortifies your entire frame against everyday demands. Lie on your side, prop up on your forearm or hand for advanced. Lift your hips to form a straight line from head to feet, then raise the top leg and hold the whole pose for 15-30 seconds per side. Breathe deeply, keep your body aligned, no sagging, and focus on squeezing the obliques and glutes. This engages the gluteus medius for hip stability, the obliques for rotational control, and the quadratus lumborum for back support, creating a symphony of strength that counters age-related declines. In a population prone to back pain and falls, this exercise shines. A Journal of Orthopedics study found it activates the gluteus medius more than many banded moves, crucial for preventing knee issues and sacroiliac dysfunction. The Journal of Strength adds that it builds core without spinal compression, perfect for disc problems. Over time it fosters symmetry, better posture, and quicker reflexes, turning potential stumbles into steady recoveries. Start on your knees if full form is tough, and watch how it transforms your confidence in turning quickly or standing tall. Next, the isometric glute bridge rebuilds the posterior chain, the glutes, hamstrings and lower back, that powers propulsion and posture. Lie on your back, knees bent, feet flat, then lift your hips to align body from knees to shoulders, and hold, squeezing your glutes like you're pinching a pencil between them. Aim for 20-30 seconds, repeating as able. This supine position offloads the spine, making it rehab-friendly. And studies in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science show it reduces low back pain by 25% in 4 weeks while boosting pelvic stability. The Journal of Aging and Physical Activity links it to better standing, walking and rising abilities after 8 weeks. It recruits type I fibers for endurance, combats sarcopenia, and enhances trunk control, vital for daily tasks without assistance. Finally, tie it all together in a circuit cycle through the squat lunge, leg raise, side plank, glute bridge, and add a static hamstring curls, kneel and hold one heel toward your glute with 15-30 second rests. This 10-minute routine per the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity, amps strength, balance and reaction time. Do it 4-5 days weekly while multitasking, watching news or brewing tea, for natural integration. The European Scientific Journal notes a 35% fall risk drop and ADL improvements. This isn't for elites, it's for you. To play freely, walk surely, live fully. If it resonates, like, share, comment your experiences and subscribe for more. Your future self thanks you. Let's stay strong together.